are you doing? Welcome back. We are so excited to be here with you this morning. We are going to be playing Nexus Adventures, our D&D 5e campaign, DM'd by the lovely Alyssa Vamp. Just a few channel announcements to get out of the way. If you clicked on that going live immediately as soon as it went out, you may have noticed that there was a 1 and 30-second ad break. We will be strategically running ad breaks during our games from now on to prevent those who are finding our show for the very first time from receiving an ad on Twitch. It's not the greatest solution, but it's the best one we have at this time. So when we go to our break screen, you will see an ad roll again. If you are not subscribed to the channel, no, this is not an attempt to get you to subscribe. If you cannot subscribe, save your money, go spend it somewhere else. But if you're not subscribed to the channel, when we go to break, you will see another ad roll again, and that will prevent us from getting an hour and 30-minute block. That will give us an hour, 30-minute block of time that we will not have ads on the channel for those who are clicking on the channel for the first time. So they don't have to sit there. That's pretty great. Secondly, if you are so inclined as to support this show and the other ones that happen on this stream, we got D&D merch. We have
D&D merch. You can't see it.
we have non-character D&D merch. We have character D&D merch. We have Hype Goblin mascot merch still. All of the funds from the merch go towards purchasing more artwork from our lovely in-house art goblin, Alyssa Vamp. Don't know what she's up to this morning. She must be busy doing crazy art stuff. It'll also go to doing things like upgrading stream quality, getting new headsets for players when they need them, all of that shebang that helps us bring these wonderful stories and wonderful characters to you every single week. With that, the last mention that I have is, hey everybody, my name's Sarah. I donate 100% of my income as a personal project to Twitch. So if you would like to affect our game today with your bits, your channel subscriptions, you are more than welcome to do so. All the information on how to do that is down below in the About Me section, as well as scrolling on your stream. Unfortunately, this is only available to Twitch followers right now. YouTube followers, hang out, have fun with us. That's all we got for you right now. We think you're neat. If you cannot afford to financially affect our game, that is totally fine. Those options are there for those who can afford it. We understand times are hard for many people right now. And, you know, we don't want you to feel pressured into that. So just sit back, relax, accrue those channel points, and you can use those to affect our game as well. All of that information is in the exact same location. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and hand things over to Satan. Go ahead and take it away.
Hi, everyone. My name is Satan, or Alyssa Vamp on the interwebs, and I'll be your DM for the morning. We'll start with a quick little intro of who we are and who we're playing, and then we'll do a little recap of what happened last time. It's been 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm definitely not lost into where we are because I'm the DM and I know what I'm doing. I'm kidding. I do know where I am. But we'll start off with our lovely RJ. Who are you and who are you playing?
Hey everybody, I'm RJ, and you can sit back, relax, and enjoy a dose of your favorite comfort beverage. I'm playing Roland Grandbrook. We both go by he, him. He is an Asmore sorcerer bard.
Yay.
I'm a nuisance.
He is, but we love him. He's our nuisance. We wouldn't have it any other way. Jen.
Jen, and I play Anthony Silverhorn, the Drow Artificer Barbarian. And most of his robot pals, whatever comes first, I don't know. And yeah, I'm excited to get back into it.
And that just leaves me. Hey everybody, I'm not playing Lucy today. Today I'll be playing Poppy, our damn fear rogue, who is the most lovable scamp that you ever did meet, and has in no way murdered anyone during the course of her time with this group.
She
Absolute
has never
angel.
done anything wrong ever in her life.
No. most virtuous character there's ever been.
Of course. And I'll be every other character, specifically Jack, who is in this group, who is Lucy's love interest, and Mishka, who is a lovable little poisonous tiefling that's looking for her friend Everett. which has gotten her roped into looking for Lucy, and Lucy's past lover's twin. This is a lot. It's my telenovela. Leave me alone.
There's a lot that's happened. Everything is on YouTube under the Nexus Adventures Voyage playlist if you want to catch up.
Yeah. But I go by Shide. With that, last we left off, our trip band of adventures had come back from the Astral Sea thanks to one Poppy after defeating a elder brain dragon. That was fun. And you were able to make it back to the court and got instructions on where Lucy could be. There were 2 locations. One was to the west of Kalish, where it's the big island, and one is to the northeast off the desert lands. You called up your friend Titus to help you search for Lucy, and he is going off into the northeast to search over there while you're going up to the west to search the big island. And well, you called a interesting friend you made in the jungles named Alessandra. She is very mysterious, has a house that appears in places that apparently you can walk. Has big leggies, very strong leggies. And you called upon her to help you get to your destination faster. Of course, that came with some payment. If you like to look at all that payment, you can watch our previous episode as they haggle with a hag. But in the end, Poppy gave the most as she helped barter to get you guys there faster, because it was going to be a day or 2 and you didn't have that time. So with the bartering of souls she had on hand, Alessandra took them happily and said you will be there in 10 hours. So that gives you enough time to take a long rest. So please mark that on your sheets. And we'll start off this game when you just waking up in Alessandra's home. Surprisingly, while you know you are traveling, surprisingly, the house itself is very still. You don't feel any motion. It's like, like a chicken, like the body moves, but the head stays in one. There we go. But you wake up, Rollin and Anthony, I believe you 2 were just in the living room, got your spaces, and Poppy and the rest of them got some rooms. But you wake up and you see Alessandra is, you hear some noises in the kitchen of just like pans and plates, and you smell food. But the day is yours. What would you like to do?
Were we told how long it was going to take for us to get to where we need to go?
10 hours.
10 hours? Okay. Rollins checking over his gear to make sure it's functional.
Yeah, Anthony's doing the same. He's going over his artificery stuff, but he'll lay a paper down on the table for Rylan and say, write down priorities and write down a semblance of a plan.
At the top of the list, find Lucy, semblance of a plan, start blasting.
You'll look it over. That's a great plan, but we need the details between those 2 steps.
Thank you so much for the raid, guys. Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome, Raiders.
We appreciate you.
Y'all are neat.
Oh my God. Hi, Sauce.
Thank you, Sauce.
So,
Hi.
oh God, no raids. Oh, geez. Hi, everyone.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so much love. As a realm. Sorry, I didn't
Where were we? I'm sorry, my ADHD brain just went numbers pop up, lots of images.
We were making a plan.
Yes, you're waking up in a hag's house and making a plan to rescue your kidnapped friend.
Oh, all right. For one thing, we don't know the lay of the land. Small scouting mission would help us out tactically. From there, we could plan, or we could just bust in and start blasting people.
Last time we started blasting people, we ended up in the Astral Sea.
Technically speaking, that wasn't blasting. That was me stuffing 2 bags of holding together to get us out of a falling ceiling.
Technically speaking, you wouldn't have me here if you hadn't done that. So it was a win-win. Well, a win, not win, but a win-ish.
It was a win-win loss. Good morning.
Good morning. Charlotte and Freya can scout. Despite Freya's attitude towards the world, she is actually very loyal to everything going on.
Mm-hmm.
Don't kill her and she won't have an attitude.
No, RJ hurt himself physically. Mentally, actually, not physically. A warlock of Taco Bell so they can Baja Blast it plus charisma.
I don't understand that reference, but I'm very happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, lay the land.
Lay of the land. Charlotte can fly. Freya can take the ground. Charlotte and I are connected well enough I can report back from a distance. So,
Poppy, have you ever been to this particular place before? Any type of advantage we can get is a plus in our book.
DM, may I roll a history check to see if I have ever been here before?
Roll a history check for me, please.
Aha! If I -1, this is gonna go so well. Oh, 16.
16. You have not been here before. You have heard talks about certain lands west, like northwest, west of college, but nothing, you don't know anything specific about if the family holds a holding there or if it's if it has a civilization, any towns. You just know it's been brought up, but mentions here and there, but that's it.
Well, you see, the thing is, I wasn't really like an information person up at the top. I was more like bottom of the ladder. So, no. Long story short, no. But with, I mean, yeah, no, I have nothing to help you. I'm sorry, honey.
You're fine. All right. All right.
All right.
What are we?
Anthony, you can roll a history check because you were Lord of Bloomberry, and this would be west of your town, past the coast. So you can see what you can find out about that.
17.
17. This island, it's a rather large island, but it's not part of college. It's its own thing. It's a little bit hard to, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a little bit hard to start any settlements there as the land is very rocky. It doesn't give way easily to farming. With the right tools and the right people, the Dwarven people have utilized mountains as their home. So it's possible there could be dwarves there. You're not sure if it's settled, but it's never been a point where college just be like, oh, we need to take it out, we need to acquire this land, we need to make it part of our country, because it's a lot of nature that it's not super beneficial to have, and it's a lot of untamed nature.
It's its own peninsula. It's kind of think of it as a park that nobody wants.
Oh,
unkept and unfettered, or whatever you wish to say in that regard.
Great.
But I do have a question towards all of you. Gregor is the obstacle we wish to rid ourselves of. However, there may be others aside from Lucy and Everett. How are we treating them? They may be on Gregor's side, they may not be on Gregor's side. We need to establish that now.
Well, protocol dictates a scorch and burn here, but that's probably not the case.
I don't care as long as I get to eat someone.
Right. Any aggressors that are not willing to work with us, you can eat, Poppy. How's that?
All right. How much advance notice do they have to get of being willing to work with us? Like, is this just an ongoing thing? Or maybe, like, if they annoy me further down the line, I just get to take a little nibble?
If they hesitate in attacking us and we can negotiate them down, you don't eat them. But if they attack outright, they're all yours. How's that?
Okay, I guess that's fair.
All right. Are we capturing or killing Gregor? Because I need to know now.
That option should probably be left up to you, Poppy, if not Lucy.
Oh, I don't
We will be-
discriminate in who I eat, so, you know, I don't really care either way. I will say,
You
though, if you take him
Yes.
out, one of his generals will step in line, then that much better.
Right.
A little less
So-
crazy, but not by much.
An ongoing eradication process, then.
So more of a hydra than a snake, really. Got it.
Well,
Yes, I understood that reference.
That's a problem for another time. But be real frank, I have no reservations in killing him.
All right.
What can you tell us about Lucy, Poppy? We may need that information to help bring her back.
Tell us about her?
Yes.
Well, I mean, you spent more time with her than I have.
Yeah, but you knew her when she was still working for Gregor.
Well, she was the little golden child. A lot of resources went into her. I don't know. Lou was a cute kid. Really good with hair. She picked up haircutting really quick. That kind of surprised me. I don't know. Unless you have a more specific question, I really don't have anything for you.
All right. Oh, shit.
Unless the DM wants me to roll to suddenly remember specific information.
With the history that Poppy has, there's not much more that she would have known specifically about Lucy. Now, she
Okay.
knew she was there and interacted maybe once or twice with her, but
I like the kid, but I had my own work to do.
Of course, yes. Do we have a quick way out, Rylan?
Well, don't
I
you
can
have
make
that
one.
teleportation scroll thingy?
It takes
Yeah.
several minutes to set up, doesn't it?
If it's teleportation circle, yes, but if it's a straight up teleportation, 6 seconds.
as you're
Right.
talking, you hear the sound of you don't hear anything actually. You just see the figure of Alessandra approach her. She sets down a tray and plates and smaller trays of food are left out for a little breakfast banquet. And you see, she doesn't put them down. They kind of like move away from her tray by themselves. They walk basically onto the table.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else that you may need?
Where are we exactly at this moment?
She takes some quiet steps to one of the windows, and she looks outside. We're over the Autumn Hole River.
Is there anything you need, Poppy or Rylan, before we continue on? Jack? Mishka?
There's just a crack of a pressurized canister and just a long sip.
Well, Jack speaks up and more information would be great, but I mean, we have, and he kind of looks to Alessandra, a source of information, if possible. It's like, doesn't know what to say.
Cool. Nods to Alessandra. Bargain for that information.
You could.
Is there any way we can send an IOU from the Lady of Twilight?
I haven't lived this long, so IOUs. And the ones I do get are quite pricey.
How
Guess
about
I didn't
another
try.
soul?
I'm full up on souls right now. It's not the same if they're not willing. Depends on what you need.
Well, I'm out. Y'all are on your own on this one. Sorry, honeys.
We need lay of the land, best any pitfalls we might encounter leading up to our destination. If I don't know, a displacer beast decides to, make us their meal, I would like to know if that's something we should be wary of.
Well, there are many monsters on this continent, and from what I heard on that island as well, I can't give you specific monsters and where they are, but I can give you a lay of the land if you wish.
Specifically in the area we are looking for Lucy, not the entire continent or peninsula.
Well, do you know which specific area she's in?
Well, you are leading us there, so I assume you would have a better understanding of the layout.
You assume a lot.
I respect your knowledge.
I have a lot of knowledge, but you also just led me to a peninsula. You didn't give me specifics.
As someone who navigates for a living, that is very fair.
If you do not have specifics, then I can't help you there. I can give you a lay of the land of the peninsula.
That's fine.
Do you have something of this, Lucy's?
I can't remember if Rollin has the locket ring. I remember she tossed something on the floor.
I think One of y'all probably has the locket that was left behind. Other than that, unless you have a gift that Lucy's given you, no one picked up her stuff from the Astral Sea.
Yeah. Lock it.
There you go. This would be a lot easier if you were willing to help yourselves. And she'll take the locket.
I know that you're helping us, but please do not be condescending. We are in mental duress at the moment, and honestly, I'm ready to pop at any time. I don't mean to threaten you, but I don't want to level your house.
He shoves it into Ryland's hands.
You can try to, but I apologize for my condescending tone. But I have lots of things that can help you, yet the specifics that you've given me to help are not very specific.
Well, we're working as with much vaguity as anybody else.
I like that word, vaguity. I'm gonna remember that one.
Vague? Is that even a word?
It is now,
It is
baby.
now. Turns to Ryland, then to Jack. I know you don't.
Vagueness.
I know you don't particularly enjoy his company, and despite our history, he is good for his information, and I did ask him to scout ahead for us.
Who don't we like?
And then he kind of tilts his head. A dragon. He's very. I know you don't. I know.
Hold on, you have to be a little specific here because RJ doesn't know who you're talking about.
You sent a dragon after him?
More of I sent a friend to scout ahead of us, and the Lord of the Black Mountains is very good at what he does, and he's good for all the information he provides. Just, I know you guys, mostly Jack. He is good for what he does. And Fëanor understands that we have to do some things we don't like. I've already talked to him about it.
Is Lord of the Black Mountains, is that name supposed to ring a bell?
Is it supposed to ring any bells?
You can roll me history check.
Do I not like this person?
Let me just say, if Lucy knew this, she would tell you it's a huge fucking bad idea. Poppy does not know who this NPC is. I guarantee it. Oh, I rolled a 19, so that's an 18 with my negative
So,
one.
Roland, you have no idea what they're talking about. Poppy, you are aware that there are dragons along the land. And apparently there is a dragon that is Lord of some Black Mountains.
Cool. Well, I hope your friend is, not easily swayed. Because, if he finds Gregor before us, persuasive guy. So hopefully your friend is, equipped to handle that. But, I mean, other than that, I suppose all hands on deck. I don't know. I'm feeling hungry. Need a snack.
Unravel sleeve, offers arm.
Amazing. All right. Yes, all right.
And Jack looks like, so he's like, that's your own issue, not mine. Whatever troubles you get into, that's nothing to do with me.
Yes, but this particular trouble could blow back on all of us, and I want you to be.
Well, you should have discussed it then with all of us before you made that decision if it could blow back on all of us. No, shouldn't you?
Blow back on
Jack.
all of us, how? I am very lost.
Dragon, I have a history.
Okay.
We're friends.
Okay. I
I
still don't
would say
understand.
friends is a strong word, but okay.
Jack, I don't need your sass this morning. I love you very much, but
I love you too, but you just said it could blow back on all of us.
which is why I'm asking, should we continue this contact?
If you already made first contact, that's on you. You know them more than we do. It is up to you to think if this is a risk that you're willing to take for all of us and for Lucy.
He steps back and nods. I'll tell him not to come in contact with us.
I just don't want Gregor to acquire a dragon on his side.
I don't think he would do that. Not Gregor, but Gregor can offer what he needs. I don't think.
What does he need?
Personal things.
Like?
That's between him and I. But
Oh no, you just said that this was between all of us. So, I mean, if you want to know what Gregor can and cannot do in regards to this dragon, you gotta give me more than just, you know, Stonewall, I'll deal with it.
he suffered a setback a few years ago. And I don't think Gregor can provide him with this cure he needs.
Yeah, you'd be
Particular-
surprised, but okay.
I'll tell him not to come. The northern orc tribes are scouring the lands from what I advised, but I doubt they'll make it to the peninsula before we do.
All right. So we're going in, we don't have any friends, and everything is probably on fire, metaphorically. Sounds like a good plan. So what's next? How close are we?
An hour away. Do you still need my assistance? And she'll hold up the locket.
Are you able to scry at all, honey?
Yes.
Then maybe we should negotiate for that to be done. Helped me many a time on a job.
Right.
Or we can just all sit here being snippy with each other. You know, whatever you two want, it's fine.
What do we have to bargain with right now? I doubt another hour full of songs will work.
While your songs are lovely, this is a hefty price to pay.
Oh, it's too bad that Ron's in a relationship because it'd been like my firstborn. When do we get started? Oh.
I work on an equal exchange type of contract.
How does a favor for a favor work?
Well, clearly this favor means a lot to you and would help you narrow things down and will save time to help your friend.
And if I give you my word that at any point in time that you can call on me and I will fly to aid you with that work.
It could. But I would need more than just your word. And she'll kind of put her hand out for you to almost take.
Slowly reaches out.
She'll clasp it. It's gentle. Her skin is cool, but it's almost like when you turn the pillow to that cool side of it, that's refreshing. And she then in a second, that sensation from her almost face as her hand grasps down on yours, and you feel this heat coming from her palm into your palm. She's just looking at you, and it burns, and you see her fingertips turn black. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
14.
14. The pain starts at the center of your palm, and you feel it ebb out into the rest of your hand and down your arm. And for a moment, it gets so strong that you think you might pass out. Your eyesight gets blurry. You feel like you're swaying. And then in a blink, it's all gone.
As Rollin disengages, he just does the Mr. Darcy like hand flex at his side.
Then this contract is done. If you look at your hand, you see a fading sigil on it. You think it'd be a nasty burn, but it almost glitters with this purple to turquoise sheen, and it just fades into your skin and disappears. Stand up, all of you.
No? Just me? Okay.
She'll have you all almost sit at one side of the wall as she takes a step forward, and the room starts to change with her. A different table almost pops out from the floor. It's much more intricate, wider, carved, with these strange sigils and faces of beasts and humanoids that you can almost put your fingertip on, but you're not quite sure what they are. The lights, the windows themselves disappear and the lights go dim before these braziers light up with this eerie purple light. Seats appear from around the table, enough for all of you. Hers on one side, and then the rest of you on the other side. And she sits down on it and just motions for the rest of you to sit. As you sit, you see on the table there are already a collection of ingredients, a mortar and pestle with jars of different. Some look like a powder, others look more full greenery that's been twisted and turned. And you see also just a bowl with different types of bone. You're not really sure if they are humanoid or animal. But there is a strange hum to the room that you can feel in your chest. As she starts to work over this table that has certain symbols and sigils that, as she moves around, spreads these ingredients. You see bones being thrown to the center as she places a locket on top of it, sigils lighting up one by one. more ingredients. These strange leaves that she makes a circle with, as you see them almost fizzle out of existence as soon as they touch the table. Smoke swirls around this locket. It is an eerie greenish smoke that has a this faint scent of that once you inhale it, it brings back memories of your childhood, of your favorite scents, of that one person that you love the most. It is different for every one of you. And then the smoke itself starts taking shape. You see mountains and skies and clouds, and you see it move around as you are looking into this with almost like with full concentration. You see the shapes change. You see an edge of the peninsula, and it zooms in and shapes change again. You see a town, but no people. You see animals crawling around it. You see the shapes change again, and you're zooming in again into the mountains through rocky cliff sides. You see more beasts, some giants, birds, and you can even see the wind swaying through whatever greenery there is. And then you see the vision change again, and you see this old manor, dilapidated, but still standing strong with a almost sort of beauty to it, of this man-made structure with intricate designs being overtaken by nature. And the smoke almost solidifies. It's still green, but it takes a stronger shape. And she stops. There's your quarry.
Thank you.
Of course. And with a wave of her hand, the smoke dissipates. The lights flicker back to a warm amber. Windows come back. Seating arrangements move by themselves again. You're back to the original, small cottage-like living room.
Right. So plan changes a little bit. Optimally, once we hit the island, I can turn myself and one other person into birds. We can scout from the air. Once we find it, regroup back to whatever main base camp we establish.
Oh, I want to be a bird. Please. It was so much fun last time, really.
All right.
I want Charlotte to support you.
Depending on where we come in, we can cover... Where are we coming in?
It would be coming in from... do I have you on the right map?
We're on the Kalish map.
Yeah. You'd be coming in from, from here.
Right. So Poppy can take the north, I'll take the south, and Charlotte can take Poppy takes the northwest. Charlotte can take the northeast, closer to where you are going to be, Anthony, so she can stay within communique range.
That sounds good.
With a peninsula this big, if you're going at it from each side, so you do know it's at least a day's travels from each side. So you would
Even
all
with
be
flying?
separated. Yeah, it's a large peninsula.
Okay. Well, polymorph lasts for roughly an hour. If we can scout 30 minutes at a time, Anthony, if you can cover some of the groundwork, maybe see if anybody left any traces to dictate where they're going to be.
I mean, we could search out in a radius like they do for search parties. We can
yeah,
beam
that
back
was-
on Anthony and just keep moving as he moves. Circles.
That was the initial plan. Well, not the initial plan, but let's modify the plan that way.
So are you looking to enter in a point and search from there, or are you looking to have you all travel to different points of this peninsula?
Oh, we drop in at a point and then we spread out from there and then reconvene back on Anthony as a point.
Okay, you can do that. The original plan just said, like, you're gonna go to the north side of the peninsula. You're gonna
Yeah.
go...
No,
that's
sorry.
not doable.
Okay.
No.
No,
I was very
that's not what I
confused. I'm like-
meant. That's not what I
was
meant.
like,
I meant
it's a big ass island.
I meant when we hit the peninsula, then Charlotte can go to the northeast from where we landed. Poppy can go to the northwest, and I can take the south.
Yeah, we search
Okay,
in a radius.
yeah. That's different. I understand that now. Okay. But yeah, you'd be arriving from this edge over here so the eastern side of the peninsula.
Oh, retroactively, could I say I got a sending set that's tuned into ours? A sending stone
Okay.
set to
So that's attuned to
ours, yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Rollin fishes out a small case and hands it to Poppy.
Oh, these
Welcome
aren't
to the
really my
team.
style, honey.
Yeah, but they help you keep in communicate with us.
Oh, well. In that case, I will wear them proudly until we are done working together, in which case I will throw them in the garbage.
Those are really expensive.
You know, if they were expensive, you'd think they'd be nicer.
Function over form, love.
Whatever.
I'll get you some pretty math rocks next time.
Why? Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, just wait till you roll them and you hear the click clack. It's very addictive. Anyway.
So you make your plans. You have an hour or more to go, and it passes as you guys plan where you're going, how you're going to go about this search party. Eventually, you feel a thump underneath the house. And as you look out, it is placed on top of a cliffside, looking out into some grasslands that lead to these giant mountains.
All right.
Pardon me for a moment. My wig cap is giving me the largest headache. I'm trying to get it off without taking the whole wig off.
Oh.
I'm just gonna play like this.
Okay.
Once we land, Anthony will send a sending out to the Lord of the Black Mountains and ask them not to come. Plans had changed.
This is irritating. Next time you contact me, please have something. Or don't contact me at all. And it stops.
All right, are we ready?
I'm good to go whenever y'all are. I had my snack. I have snacks for later. And also I have all the peeps, so I have a full meal with me.
Don't get too hungry while you're out.
I mean, I'm not really in control of that. We're going to be exerting a lot of energy today. But I'll try and... I don't know. Maybe there'll be a god or something.
What?
A guard!
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah.
I heard something totally different. Anyway, polymorph twinned. Giant
Okay.
eagles.
Caw.
You can do that for sure. You exit the house. The door shuts behind you, and as you look back, it is no longer there.
Turn to Jack and give him a once-over. Are you emotionally prepared for all of this?
Does
This
that
is
matter?
big. Yes,
I know
it
that.
matters. It matters so much out here. Being a good person is fine, but at the end of the day, we are killing people, and you need to be
I know that.
good. Are you emotionally prepared to bring in Lucy?
Yes. I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to bring her back.
Are you now?
Yes. I would appreciate if you stopped questioning my ability to do so.
I question your ability because I've been through this. You've not. I need to make sure. It's not just you out here.
I'm aware of that.
Good.
Appreciate the concern, but I'd rather spend our time less talking about my emotional preparedness and actually searching for her. Onwards and outwards.
Talk after this.
And giant eagle to Rollin. Is there always so much family drama with you all?
Surprisingly, yes. Just the two eagles looking at you.
There's a whole conversation that happens between the two eagles of how Anthony really should have had that talk before we got on the island.
So, what is your plan so that you have 2 giant eagles and 3 people on foot?
Yeah. From our point of contact, I had advised Poppy to soar west to scout, and I was going to go south to scout.
Okay. And excuse me. And the 3 people on foot. What are you doing? Because I know I'm letting you control Jack and Mishka respectively.
Mishka's here. She's doing her best.
She's the support sunshine person.
Probably if she sees any like strange flora, investigate a little bit.
I can do that. But yeah, you're going as the 2 giant eagles. You're going where you said? Where are the 2 giant eagles going?
Rollin Eagle going south, Poppy
South.
Eagle going west.
Okay. Let me. You're going
I can.
south. Poppy was going west.
I'll pull up
What's
the
it?
stat block for you.
Anthony doing?
I've got the stat book
Anthony.
up already.
Anthony will kind of keep a true north sort of thing and have Charlotte go northeast as he is a center point for them to reconvene on. And then he'll keep the north passage and have Jack take more of a westerly kind of approach towards like the northwest approach above
Okay.
him. So he has like a V point kind of converging on him,
Mm-hmm.
on Anthony. Charlotte will be 120 feet out because she can
Okay.
be at that.
While you're getting ready for that, why don't we take a quick break? 'Cause I really gotta go to the bathroom. And then we'll start the search with your rolls and everything. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Chat, we are going to go ahead and take our 5 to 10 minute break. You will see, if you are not subbed to this channel, you will see a 1 minute 30-second ad roll. Running that ad roll allows me to prevent newcomers to the stream who click on it for the first time for the next hour and 30 minutes from getting stuck with an ad. So go ahead, hang out, relax. You're not missing anything, just a BRB screen and some fun music. With that, just gonna say see y'all in a little bit. Bye.
A little bit.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. We had a great break. I hope y'all had a great break as well. Thank you so much for sticking with us through those ads and, just for being neat. As a reminder, I know we have a lot of new people here with us today. If you would like to support the show, you can do so by going to thehypegoblin.com and getting yourself some fancy D&D merch. Here we have the Grim Reaper holding a natural one. It says, "Fuck around and find out. Death saves are waiting." You can get yourself some wonderful stickers. You can get yourself stickers of the character art that you see on screen today, as well as from our other game, Masks: The New Generation. We have characters from that as well that you can purchase as a sticker, as a mug. You can get mugs of the channel mascot, all sorts of neat stuff. So go ahead, check that out, thehypegoblin.com. And also, if you have not met me before, hi, my name's Sarah. I give all of my Twitch income to the trevorproject.org. I'll be talking about them more, along with some other charities that my friends here are going to highlight after the game. So stick around for that. And with that, Satan, I'm going to go ahead and hand it back over to you so I can sip my orange juice.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back. We'll just jump right into it. You all set off in different directions to do your little search party. I will need a perception or investigation check from all of you, and Jen and RJ do roll for Jack and Mishka as well.
I'm going to go ahead and use my inspiration that chat gifted me earlier. Thank you so much, chat. What is the perception of a
Plus
giant eagle?
4.
We're gonna add a D8 to that, right? Yeah.
Okay, so Mishka got a 20 on an investigation check. Rollin got a 17 on a perception check.
Poppy got a 21 on her perception check.
Okay. Okay.
Read that.
Who's Peanut with? Does Peanut need to roll perception?
I was in Peanuts with Jack. He doesn't have to roll perception now.
Okay.
Jack got a 19. Charlotte got a 17. And Anthony got a 16, I think.
Okay.
Let me double check. No, I lied.
And Pop
15.
got. Jack got a what?
19.
19.
And Charlotte got a 17.
Charlotte got a 17. What did Rollin get? Sorry.
Rollin also got a 17 as well.
Okay.
Is it easier for you if we put those in our Roll20 chat?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
And thank you, chat, for the event. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Poppy needed that inspiration to get that number. That D8 matters.
Poppy, did you do perception or investigation?
Perception.
Okay.
Did you want investigation instead?
No. You can use either. I just wanted to know which one was which. Jen, what did Anthony get? If you could just type that in.
15 on perception.
15. Okay. So Poppy and Mishka. Poppy, with your perception, you see that the land itself, it's all very untamed wildlands. It goes from a grassland to the edge of the forest that starts leading up to the foot of a mountain. From the hour that you get for flying, you can see movements to natural movements of animals and wind, and you're starting to get into the mountains, and you see much bigger creatures. You can see, similar to what you saw in the vision, from far away. You're not over them, but you can see some figures moving. And Mishka on foot can, well, we'll get back to that, actually. Anthony, with a 15, if you keep true north, you're going along the edge of the island. You can see signs of old tools and worked wood, like planks as such. So there was definitely signs that there was at some point a civilization here, or a settlement that tried to happen. Len, with 17 perception, you see that towards the south, the mountains get a lot bigger and the wildlife a bit more unruly, as it all starts becoming hidden and cloistered by tall trees and jagged rocks. And we'll do Jack is on foot to the northwest. Once you feel that hour of polymorph trying to wear off. And you kind of reconvene together. Both Mishka and Jack will say there are signs of civilization, and further out, both of them could see an abandoned town of sorts, which is the one you saw in Alessandra's vision. They do warn you that there are a lot of creatures, not necessarily magical kind, just wildlife. And they had a few encounters with them. But there seems to be an old path that leads up the mountains. And Poppy, with your 21, you saw this, that further ahead, those creatures, there seemed to be some sort of man-made structure further out. With a 21, you could see that.
When she comes back to the group, she'll tell the party of that.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Rollin.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can reconvene, and with that information, plan as you wish.
We should probably head up that village first, since
Yeah.
it was in Alessandra's vision.
It's
Alrighty.
possible that that mountain path could lead to that structure, Jack will say. It might be a safer path than just climbing mountains.
Do we want to try and hit that village today, or do we need to take some time to rest up?
Well, it sounds to me like time is of the essence. And you're coming up on your deadlines. So resting might not be an option.
Right.
You're still, because it was within the hour, you're still within daylight. It's a little bit after noon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm
Excuse me
fresh
while
as
I
a
eat
daisy, ready to
something.
go. So it's up to you two.
Give me a moment then. Basically, Rollin goes to underneath his coat, pops out these 2 vials, uncorks them, and just drinks them. He's going to eat 2 second-level spell slots to re-up on his sorcery points.
Okay.
I'll send Charlotte ahead to scout. I don't want to be ambushed in a mountain pass.
No, that's just 101 right there.
So, you guys get ready. You can all reconvene and start heading. It would be towards the northwest direction.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a few hours. And are you all going stealthily or just going at a normal pace?
Stealthily preferred, actually.
Okay. Please all roll me stealth checks, and please put it in the roll 20 so I can see.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna roll this at advantage.
Yeah.
Thanks, chat.
Better. Since Charlotte is flying, would you get it at advantage?
No, it would just be a straight roll.
Okay.
Poppy got a 23 and Peanut gets a 12.
There.
Okay. Oh, Charlotte, baby. Oh, no, it's Jack. Jesus Christ.
Charlotte has a +4 to her stealth.
Can you all say your rolls out loud for those who are just listening along, please?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Anthony's a 14, Charlotte is a 19, Jack is a 9.
Mishka is an 18, and Len is a 23.
Poppy got a 23 as well, and Peanut got a 12. Still respectable.
Most of the rolls were high. As you stealth forward, you come into the tree line of the forest. It is hard to not make a noise once you go in. I'm sorry, I have food in my mouth. 1 second. Okay. But between all of you, you're able to mask your sounds with that of the wildlife around you. It's not an immediate danger. You just see natural snakes and bugs right now, and you can hear the sounds of larger cats. But for now, you are safe as you travel stealthily. As you're walking, I would say, Len, you see Jack is about to kind of step on this pile of rocks that looks intentionally placed there, but you know that knocking them over would make a really big sound. As he's got the step up, the leg up to step, you just kind of grab him by the back of the coat, and he stops and then moves. As you keep walking, you see that the forest, it takes about an hour or so, but the forest starts clearing up. And actually, who has the highest passive? I think it's, let me see, Rollin and Anthony.
I think it's Anthony.
Poppy's a 9.
Anthony's 24.
Yeah, it's Anthony.
Yeah, it's Anthony.
You do see out of the corner of your eye, Anthony, these large boar-like creatures that have these gnarly looking tusks. And they come in a pack about 3. Yes, 3. Where are my notes?
Jen's first encounter with wild hogs.
I haven't spotted you yet. What are you doing?
I think Anthony would just kind of tap the nearest person to him and kind of gesture towards these Tuscan-like creatures and just kind of press a finger to his mouth. Look around for a path that they could take without, stepping on things. A clearer path, more or less. Quickly.
Let me see if they perceive you. What's that? Okay. Two of them seem to kind of start sniffing around, but there's one where you can hear the snarl of from their snout. They make eye contact with you, Anthony. And you see for a moment the intention of this creature. And you see them start to charge.
I think he'll just and kind of ready a spell.
Yeah, I will need y'all to roll initiative for me, please.
In the chat.
What would I? Okay.
Fuck, 20-something.
Where do you
I'm-
want me to roll for Jack?
So Rollin got a 10. Mishka got 25. Nice.
Plus 3. 6. Anthony got a 19. Jack got a 6. Charlotte goes
Okay.
on my initiative. Or any of my creatures go on my initiative.
Yeah, they go on your initiative.
Yeah.
We got Poppy. Then we have Len. Then we have Jack. Okay, so Mishra's gonna be up first as this wild boar starts charging at you.
Mishka is going to yell "Eep" and cast Infestation on the boar. It needs to make a con save.
Okay.
16.
This will be a 20.
That works. It's a cantrip, so nothing happens.
Okay. Is that her entire turn?
Bonus action. It's away from us. She's gonna hide.
Okay. Definitely can hide. There's enough foliage and trees around for her to pick a spot, and she's small enough to hide.
17.
Yeah, let me... I forgot to roll my own initiative, so excuse me. This is really bad initiative. Okay. Okay, so Anthony, you're up next.
Okay. Fuck it. I'll just throw it. Okay. And a new kind of spell kind of ripples over Anthony, and it's kind of has this almost clockwork feel to it as it kind of turns and shifts as he casts Kinetic Jaunt, and he'll actually go through the space of the boar, not provoking an opportunity attack, and get behind it, about 40 feet behind it.
Okay.
And he'll just throw Freya at this boar.
Mm-hmm. Throw her.
Get a tosser!
Toss that, Freya.
Toss her.
Throwing Freya. Threw Freya at this boar for a nat 20 for 27.
Oh,
And now
fuck,
Freya's
yeah.
just sitting on top of this boar. 'Cause
Yep.
to detonate a cannon, unfortunately, is a bonus action. And I've
That's
already used
fair.
it for kinetic strikes.
So
Connect
she's
shock.
just on the board.
Yeah, she's just waiting for that next command to go boom.
Okay. Next
And
is...
Anthony will tell the group, don't go near that one. Freya's on her.
Okay. Next, it is the boar's turn. You are how far away from it? 40 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. It's going to use a charge attack. And it's going to charge at you because its speed, it is exactly 40 feet. And it does... well, I'm gonna roll to hit first of all. Hello? That's not what I wanted. I'm confused. I'm gonna just roll a d20. Okay. It does a 19 hit you.
Shield will go up and it ripples with gold kinetic energy.
What was that?
A shield goes up, so no.
Okay. So you see this boar charge at you with incredible speed, and it tries to almost gore you with its tusk, but it gets halted and, funnily enough, like a dog running into a really clean back door, it stops and like almost smooshes into the shield as it gets pushed back a little bit, and you can see the breath and hear the snarl coming from this thing. Oh, that's why. I understand now. I had my stat sheet wrong, but we'll go past that. Next is Poppy with Len up on deck.
Okay. So the other two boars aren't engaging with us, right? It's just the one?
They look like they're about to engage, but they're still far away, about maybe 40, 45 feet away.
Okay, and Freya is on the closest one?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, Poppy's gonna throw a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
All right, we'll throw sneak attack on that too. So regular damage is 6 points piercing. Where's my sneak attack at? Sneak attack damage is 17.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Can I put Whales from the Grave on top of that?
Yes, you
I
can.
believe so.
I can? Okay. Whales from the Grave. That's 4. I believe that's all necrotic. Bonus action, disengage, move away.
Perfect. So is that 4 necrotic?
Yes.
Right. Okay, perfect. Write that down.
And that'll be me.
Next. Perfect. Next, Lynn with Jack up on deck.
Okay. The two other boars have not charged at us, right?
What was that?
The other two boars.
No, they
haven't
have not charged yet. No.
Len's gonna twin out a guiding bolt to strike those ones.
Okay, go ahead. What's the
So, the first boar is a 29 to hit,
29 definitely hits.
dealing 15 points of radiant damage.
Okay,
Next strike on that boar has advantage.
perfect.
And on the second boar, it is a 19 for a 30
Mm.
to deal 13 points of radiant damage. And they
You get a
also,
plus 11? That's amazing.
yeah, I have a plus 11. It's that Bloodwell vial, baby.
Baby. Okay.
13 points of radiant, and that boar is also
So advantage.
glowing.
Okay. Go ahead, and it is Jack with boars up on deck.
Yeah. The first one with the guiding bolt for a yeah, 19. No, 20, dirty 20, excuse me.
Hits.
Okay. And that's a firebolt, so 15 points of damage to that particular boar. Fire.
Okay. Fire. Ouchie mama.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Just really quick. Okay. Go ahead.
Yep, that's him.
Oh, that's it. Okay, that's
Yeah,
This is
'cause
me
he
on deck.
uses-
Ah.
Yeah, because he uses spell rather than a attack, melee attack.
Okay. Next, it's going to be the two boars that you attacked. Rollin, so they're gonna both go for you. Let's see. gonna do 2 attacks on you with its tusk, and it's gonna charge. So let's see. Roll. Does a 11 does not hit? I'm assuming.
No.
And 17.
17 does hit.
17 does hit. So that's 9 slashing plus. Let me roll the.
Charge damage.
Yeah. Ooh. So that's 9 slashing plus 20 charge damage, which did more. So that's 29 points of damage, and make a strength saving throw, please.
That is a 15.
15 does. It hits you with a big impact, and you feel the tusk dig into your stomach as this large piece hits you.
It's the Legend of Zelda like ram minigame where Link kind of like grabs the tusks of the ram.
Yeah. And you can feel yourself get pushed back, and you almost lose your footing, but you're able to dig your heel into the dirt and hold yourself steady. The next one is also gonna go for you because you also attacked it. Boop, 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 boop. I know how to do this.
Dr. D, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you.
We're mid-combat. We're fighting Pumbas.
Pumbas. Does 23 hit you?
Yes, it does. They call me Mr. Pig.
Make another strength saving throw, and it's only 6 slashing damage.
I'm the tank now. Look at me.
Look at me, I'm the tank now.
Look at me. No, I'm going to. Thanks, Chad, for the reroll. I'm gonna use the advantage. I'm gonna advantage that save. That's better. From an 8 to a 23.
That is fine. That's perfect because you still you still are able to, even with the second attack from the side, you're still able to dig your feet into the ground, and you're like, no, I'm not going down.
Not
But
like
it's just pure spite. Next, sorry, it is Mishka with Anthony up on deck.
Mishka pops up like a prairie dog. And she's going to throw her dagger of venom at one of the boars on Rollin.
Okay.
That is a 21.
That hits.
They need to make a DC 15 Constitution save.
4.
That's a fail. So they'll take. Okay, here comes 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
5 sneak attack damage.
Okay.
I believe this reads. Sorry, 2d10. Oh my gosh, 18 poison damage.
Damn, Mishka.
Stay away from my friend.
Pop flick down.
Pop flick down. Bonus action hide.
Bonus action hide. Yeah. Definitely. That's looking a little rough. Yeah. Anthony with Poppy up on with Boar up on deck. Then Poppy. Sorry.
Yeah. Are you okay, Rylan? Do you need to move?
He's at 66. It's fine.
Okay.
It's not fine.
Well, Anthony can basically put you anywhere you want if you allow it.
Yeah, you're kind of flanked by 2 wolves.
Yeah, if you can get him out of there, that'd be great. I prefer to be at range.
There's another spell. Is this a bonus action or action? Let me double check. Because it matters. It's an action, which okay. I had to do a lot of quick math here. There's a kind of brassy warping sensation, like it colors around you for a moment. You have to fail a con save if you want this to happen. It won't hurt you.
Yeah. Is it like benign?
It's vortex warp.
Oh, that's a new one. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It's the new one from the Strixhaven spellbook.
Rollin, trust me. Okay, I guess.
Trust me. But a kind of, you see a flurry of owls surround you. For one moment you're in front of these boars, and next moment you're next to Anthony, and he's like, "Hi, new, hello." Puts the shield in front of you. Now you're fine. As he gives the command for Freya to detonate downwards with her force cannon.
Who's burning toast?
Don't worry about it. And Freya will just be Freya.
Okay.
3d8. Seven. Oh no, 7. 7 points of force damage down on top of this boar.
Damn. Okay.
Oh
I
wait,
know math.
one more d8. 9 points of force damage down on top of this boar.
So instead of 7, it's 9.
Yep, I forgot
Okay.
the other d8.
That's
There's
fine.
3 now, not 2.
I gotta do reverse math. Or
Subtraction?
I don't know what to do. It's like when you're working retail and someone gives you a 20 and they're like, "Oh wait, I found the penny or the quarter that I needed, but you already put in, so you gotta reverse it." It's kind of like that. Anyways,
Yeah.
talking.
I forgot Freya's damage had upped, and I was just like, wait.
That's fine. Okay, next it is our very unhappy board that is against you. And it's going to do 2 more attack rolls. Boop, 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 boop. 17 and a... Actually, it is +5. It is 23 and a 20. Dirty 20. Do those hit you?
The dirty 21 won't, as another shield goes up, but the 21
Okay.
will.
Okay.
Yes, because it meets.
Let me see if this works. Oh shit. /R. Or I got something stuck in my throat. 1 second. There we go. You take 19 points of... Sorry, I guess I'm stuck in my throat. Slashing damage. Drink some water.
6 across the arm again. The curse. Loudly.
Okay. It takes a big chunk of your armor, and there's some blood spilling from it. As it's very unhappy that you keep shielding it. Next, it is Poppy with Len up on deck.
All right. How bad are the 2 boars that we're fighting currently looking?
They're looking bloody.
Okay. Is there one that's looking worse than the other to me?
Yes. One that was on Rollin.
All
I
right.
think there's also one that is still glowing.
Okay. Poppy is gonna go after the one that looks worse. Rats. An 8's not gonna hit, is it?
No, it's not gonna hit.
With all the blood in the area, you just see Poppy go absolutely feral, and she lunges for it and tries to bite it, but it swings out of her way and she misses it with a mighty chomp of her teeth. Bonus action, she's gonna go ahead and swing at it with her dagger. 19?
19 hits. You're going
Cool.
for the one that looks worse for wear?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 5 points piercing for a sneak attack on that. 26 sneak attack damage.
Holy shit. Okay, I gotta break out the calculator for this.
She rolled a lot of sixes on that one.
She did.
Yeah, picky.
That's not a calculator. This is a calculator. You said 27?
I believe it was 26. Let me pull up the log. 26. 5 piercing, 26 sneak attack.
Yeah, it's not looking so great. It's very unhappy.
Poppy's just standing there licking her lips now. That'll be my turn.
Next, Len with Jack up on deck.
Cool. He turns to the glowing one and he's gonna cast a firebolt on it.
Do it, you get advantage.
Yeah, my own advantage.
Your own advantage.
Of course the natural 20 comes here. Alright. $37 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Nice.
It's a lot of damage.
It's a small orb appears on his finger and he snaps. It disappears, appears on top of the boar, and then there's just a column of fire that hits it.
There's a approving honk from Freya as she's warring up for another force attack.
That is going to be my turn. I shall back up away from everyone so that the boars don't get that charge. That hurt a lot.
It hurts a lot, yeah. So Jack with boars up on deck.
He's gonna short sword them as he comes up on one of them for a 21
That hits.
and 11 points of slashy damage. Yeah, slashy damage.
Okay.
And make another attack. Yeah. Above 21 because I rolled a 14. Plus 9 mass. Same damage, 11.
11? Okay. Nice. It's at 69. Nice. Sorry. That was Jack. So now the two boars. They're not happy you try to take a chomp out of it. So the how much did you back away, Poppy?
Oh, she
You
didn't.
disengaged?
She didn't.
Oh, I thought you disengaged.
No, she didn't disengage on this turn. She
Okay.
did her bonus action to attack again.
Okay. So let's see if it hits. 15 is a 15 hit.
Meets beats.
Yeah. Let's see. It's gonna look to you and you can feel the heat from its like slimy snout as it snarls out, and it's gonna hit you for. Hello? I keep typing these wrong. At least you know no damage now. 15 points of damage.
Okay. Poppy, as she sees it coming at her, crouches way down low to just accept the attack, and she just says,
Yeah.
"Come here, you beautiful ham sandwich. I'm ready."
So it charges at you for 15, and it's gonna try and hit you again with its multi-attack. 16.
That hits.
Okay. I could just fucking just copy paste this, really. I don't know why I'm doing this.
I'll
There we
use
go. Copy
I'll use
paste.
my uncanny dodge on this one
Okay.
to have
Yeah. So half of 17 would be 8.
the 8. Okay.
No, round, yes,
Yeah.
8. As you see it, not charge, but kind of back up like just the half step and then hit you again, and you're able to turn your body so it only catches your side. Next, it is going to be the other boar, and it is going to try and hit you, Rollin. Actually, it's going to try to hit Jack. Does 24 hit Jack?
Yeah, that hits Jack.
Okay. For 19 points of damage to the boy.
Okay. His health needs to be readjusted because I don't have control of that.
Let me open it up. I can readjust that for
Mhm.
you. quick. Let's just take a quick changing things break for a second.
Hey, while things are changing, head over to the merch shop to pick up some new merch. We've got some really fun. Sarah, show it off. Fuck around and find out death saves are waiting. Also on the merch shop is a Eldritch Deities Need Love 2 shirt. Or Can Dream 2, I believe that's what they said. And Talk Shit Get Crit. Our lovely skull dice with little flowers on it.
There you go. The health should be adjusted now.
Oh, I was to say it's creepy and pretty, like Poppy.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll leave that open just in case. So 19 points of damage to the boy. Another attack. Does a 17 hit.
Does the boy have... Boy will use shield. So no, it does not.
Okay. Also realized he doesn't have his leathers on, so hey. I just put it back on. So it does not hit, so it goes to charge at it again with still some of its blood and maybe bits of his skin on its tusk, and it gets pushed back by this blue, almost light shield. And then we're gonna go to Mishka with Anthony on deck.
Boing. She's going to run up to a boron jack and stab it with her dagger.
Dagger!
Dagger. That is a 23 to hit.
23 does hit.
Dealing 8 points of piercing damage, and where's her sneak attack? 4 points of sneak attack.
4 points of sneak attack.
Uh-oh, I didn't think this through. I can't disengage now.
Oh no!
She has a bonus, but she doesn't have a second, Oh, she does have a dagger. Bonus action... Oh, wait, she does have a bonus action. Bonus action, disengage. She runs away. Because I just did the stab, right?
Okay. Yeah. So you just did the stab. So you can bonus action.
Good luck, Jack!
She's smart. She's staying hidden. Next, Anthony with a boar up on deck.
It's the boar we're still working on there, and we still have so 3 boars in total, right?
You still have 3 boars in total. One of them, the one that's on you, looks really rough.
Yeah, he's in that kind of mood. He will something I don't think Rylan or Poppy's ever seen.
Sorry, one of the ones that was on Rylan. Sorry, the one that's on Poppy looks really rough.
Okay.
The one on you still looks bad. Not as
Looks
rough
bad.
as that
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Looks
yeah.
bad, yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. He goes into a rage. Bonus action.
I would like to rage.
Just kind of, instead of the brassy goldish energy that usually kind of fills him when he's kind of battling, it almost turns a horrible sickly red as he just pulls out his axe and looks down at the boar and just hits it.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Anthony voice.
Mhm.
Boop.
Actually, he'll take that bit. Need nat 20s for 28.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. So let's see how that would be actually. Crit damage. Let me actually do that properly. 17 points of slashing damage as he just takes this great axe and just brings it down, pulling the boar towards him, and he'll say something in Orcish at it.
1 second, I need my calculator for it. What are you saying in Orcish?
You'll say an August worthless. As he
Ooh.
kind of just pulls the boar down by the tusk towards the ground.
Yeah, this boar is looking, it's hanging on for dear life.
If I may, can I intimidate this boar?
Yeah, you can intimidate this boy.
Cool. How does a pretty boar look on this boar?
Oh yeah, the boar's not happy. The boar's intimidated, so it's going to, with its last few hit points of life, it's gonna back off and try to run away. Which you do still get an attack of opportunity because it is its turn right now.
Hold on, I need a good boy roll.
No, you don't. It's a boar.
Yeah, but Anthony is one to let enemies go if they're running on a typical day.
But you're also raging.
Anthony
so.
and his morals. Ugh.
Yeah, no, Anthony's definitely has no morals today. Fuck this boar.
So you get one attack.
Yep, 23.
That hits. You can roll damage if you want.
Yep, it's a 13.
Yeah, if it's about 3 points of damage, then yeah, how do you want to do this?
I think he just grabs the boar back and just cleaves into it and turns towards the other boars and makes his way towards that.
Okay,
Letting-
do that.
Dragging the boar a couple feet before he lets it go, making this very big posturing effect, more or less.
Yeah, it's intimidating. For those that are listening, that just joined in, Jen and RJ, or Anthony and Rollin, are controlling 2 NPCs as well, so that's why they're going twice in a round. Just so any confusion. This guy's done. Just put Nex over that guy. Next, Poppy with Len up on deck.
On the boar that just hit her, she is going to make another attack. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
All right, she's gonna sink her fangs into the neck of this boar for 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And if it's still up, sneak attack damage on top of that.
Barely, yeah.
17.
Yeah, how do you want to do this? You give me a little
Exactly how I
snacky
said.
snack?
She's just going to town eating this boar right now.
Yeah, you see
Not
this
pretty.
board that it's already bloodied, and you just feel that sense of like hunger within you, and you just kind of jump on it and just bite down onto it, and you're just going to town on this ham sandwich. Next, it is Len with Jack up on deck. There's one boar left.
At that boar, Len just looks at it, points a finger, and he's going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
First blast is a 13 to hit.
13 does it.
Second blast is a 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Third blast is a 19 to hit.
That hits. And they don't have big AC, they're boars.
I know. He's going to quicken another set of
Yeah.
Eldritch Blasts out.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to roll these and then roll everything all at once. If that's
Yeah.
fine. 21, 20, and another 20. So that's going to be 6d10 coming at you. That 27 points of force damage.
Okay, just double check. I'm pretty sure that does it, but I'm just gonna double check. 27, he said?
Yeah. And it's as Rollins pointing his finger, there are these 6 spears of eldritch energy that are just slowly hovering over the boar before they just go rear back and then just spike down.
How do you want to do this? Like, how does it explode? How does
It doesn't
spike down?
explode, it spears in, so it like pins the boar to the ground repeatedly.
So you'll see this last boar standing, you see these spears coming in and just in quick succession just start pinning this boar to the ground, and you see it struggle a bit and then stop as
Oh.
you're now free of combat.
Roland crushes his hand, and just the spears disappear.
Okay.
Ow. Ow. Oh. Rib cages. I have rib cage.
You do?
He's gonna drink a potion. Thanks, chat.
So,
I think that full minute passes before the rage actually subsides in Anthony, and he just keeps going as he turns around and moves away from the field.
you have these 3 bodies, and you see the carnage around you from both parties. As tusks are a not so happy situation, but looking around, it quiets down. Nature continues, and you see not too far off in the distance a few structures.
Poppy, as she's coming up from the board, licking her lips and retrieving her other dagger. Well, that was a good entree. Now, where do we go for the next course?
Mishka from behind a boar is pulling out her dagger of venom. We proceed as scheduled towards the mountain up the pass.
Is everyone okay?
Oh, I feel
Y'all
great.
Really, you look great, by the way. But y'all don't look so great. She'll point to Anthony, Rollin, and Jack.
Just a thumbs up. Peachy keen.
Okay. Should we take one of these to eat? Just feels like a waste.
I mean, we could take one to the village with us.
Maybe
Probably
a
not
short
that one. They might be
rest?
freaked out there's no blood in it. But, you know, just as like a friendly, like, hi, we caught this. Anyone want it?
No, I think actually the one without the blood in it would be really good. That's less prep work for us.
Okay. We could take all 3 if you'd like me to do the prep work now.
Not quite halal since it's pork, but yeah, let's do it.
Oh, goody. Poppy's gonna lunge at one of the other boars.
Yeah.
Roland begins to like open his bag of holding and just haul a boar in.
Mhm.
I don't think they fit in the bag of holding.
This one has an elastic.
These are big ass boars with tusks.
That's
But you can like make like a little like with
Sled
rope that you have
thing.
like sled thing, yeah, if you wish.
yeah.
Between all of you, like Anthony, Rollin, and Jack, who are like the strong people, there's no issue with that. You can all carry one. So
Poppy's
You
gonna
make
need a
your-
piggyback
Go ahead.
ride after this meal.
I don't know if Mishka can give one, but she can help the.
If we have the sledge situation, you could just sit on top of the boar carcass
Yeah, you can.
like a throne.
Yeah, you can do that. So you continue on your way. You see that it's starting to get towards sunset. But the structures within you come closer and closer as the forest clears out. You can see you don't hear any sounds of life from the village. What seems to be a once very small beginning of the settlement is gone. With your passive perceptions, you can kind of tell that it wasn't like something befell this village. It's just they tried to settle and then realized this is not good, so they probably just abandoned it. But the structures that are made there seem still sturdy, if not overtaken with some plants. There is a well in the center of the town. The village, so it's just a few structures. But you can do as you wish with this place.
Well, so much for meeting some locals.
Roland's gonna head over to the well and like try and draw some water to see what it's like.
Yeah. You can smell it, which is not a good, sign.
I'll go drink it from the well. It's stagnant.
Yeah. This place hasn't been used in a long time.
So should we stay here or carry on?
I could do with a bit of a break. We can pick a house, clear it, and rest for a few.
What's the most intact house that we see?
Make an investigation check for me.
20.
20. You see, there are some houses that are a bit more ramshackle. The roofs is kind of caved in, but there's maybe like 6 or 7 structures to this place. You see one that's closer to where the mountain paths would start. It's made out of sturdier material. This one's made out of rocks and lumber, while the other ones are just made out of lumber. And while overgrown with some nature, it does seem pretty sturdy. Maybe a leak here and there, but nothing that you can't, avoid.
She'll point the group to that.
Good eye.
As you walk in, the door creaks open, and it takes a bit of strength that some of the nuts and bolts are rusted over, but you're able to open it, and it does make a loud sound. As you see inside, very simple furniture. Maybe it is a bed, a table, some chairs, all seem kind of knocked over and old, with this like thick layer of dust on it. You see a few rats kind of move about as you enter what used to be their house. An old fireplace.
All right. Well, Rollin reaches into his bag and pulls out like a small spade. He's gonna head outside and dig himself a small fire pit.
Can do that, yeah.
It's the type of fire pit that's in the ground and has a small vent to keep the smoke low.
Survivalist fire pit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, butcher the boars and cook them up.
Yeah, you can spend your time doing that. It takes a bit because it's 3 large boars, but you can do that. You can still sense that you're not alone, as in like there's creatures around, but you don't sense any immediate danger. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rollin does have a Hayward's Handy Spice pouch, so he
There
can
you go.
season this meat very well.
Oh, there you go.
That's what I was laughing at.
You can season your meat, yeah.
I'm gonna season my meat, baby.
We're children. So, excuse me. As you can smell beginnings of this delicious roast that you're gonna have, apparently. You can settle down, maybe clean up a few areas, clean off the table, and kind of lick your wounds, so to speak.
Poppy will do that for free for anyone who wants it. Just saying. Thought I'd offer. Waste not, want not.
Aren't you full with 3 boars?
I mean, yeah, but I could go for a little snack afterwards.
High metabolism. Ron's like shrugging off his overcoat and shirt and just starts wrapping his rib cage with like some bandages.
Jack just offers an arm. That's bloody. But but you can all start patching each other. You can, if you're just taking a short rest, you can go ahead and use up your hit dice if you want. Or if you're taking a long rest, let me know.
I think we should probably just take a short rest, right?
Short rest would be fine.
Oh, that just automatically applies. Sick.
Yeah, it should automatically apply it.
Oh, mine didn't apply. There we go.
Okay. Let's see.
Thank you for the meal, Brylan.
That
Points to the boar. The meal. Thank you.
yeah. I think we could eat it all, but you know what? C'est la vie.
We can take some and Jack speaks up for on the road when we continue.
Bag holdings are good like that. Nothing really spoils in them.
Yeah. I have this cloth that has beeswax on it. That's good for like wrapping over meat. Keeps it fresh.
Nah. Yeah.
Kind of seals it tight. You can put it in there so it doesn't. So your meat doesn't mesh with the rest of your objects. Just pull up a weapon. It's just for grease. Sorry.
You're doing fine, buddy. You're trying.
So, where are we going from this? Up the mountain pass?
Yep. Gotta find that little house from the vision.
More like a keep.
Keep from the vision.
It was a structure up that way. That could be it.
Yeah. Up the mountain pass. Let's try to be as stealthy as possible, though I think stealth kind of went out the window after, no offense, Freya, bombarded those boars.
Freya would just give a quiet honk.
Honk. Sad honk. Well, Misha's gonna speak up with like boar in her mouth. Well, if we're, oh, excuse me. Well, if we get away from it, we could still be stealthy. I'm more concerned about the two large figures I saw on her vision.
Yeah, that might pose a problem.
Does anyone speak giant?
Not in my repertoire, at least.
Not unless those giants know Draconic or Thieves can't.
Maybe.
Thieves can't what?
They just can't.
So maybe your best bet is stealth.
Okay.
Especially if we're going to be traveling at night. She'll point to the sunset out the window.
Best time to be traveling.
You like the
Yeah.
nighttime?
Oh, yeah. Most people at home asleep in their beds, no one around to see you coming and going, to hear the screams of your business associates.
Right.
Screaming, business, right?
I'll let you think whatever you want with that one, honey. Pop, you'll just reach over and pat your arm.
There's another small crack of a pressurized canister and a long sip.
Jack, do you have means to see in the dark?
I don't know. Does he have means to stay in the dark? No. He does not.
Give me an hour. I can make you means to see in the dark.
All right. Thank you.
Check over Mishka's spell list just in case. She can cast blindness, deafness on him.
But then
You can't
Anthony
see in
will
the dark. How about you can't see less in the dark?
Anthony will take out some welding goggles and he'll start reworking them into goggles of night.
How long does that take?
An hour, because he's an artificer.
So you will have to take 2 hours because that'll cut into your short rest time.
Sounds good.
So 1 hour for short rest and 1 hour for
Yeah. Anthony will lay out the tools he needs and kind of just sit back against the house and get to work.
Okay. That sounds good. Unless there's any other conversations that you wish to have, we can say the 2 hours passes and you can give Jack those goggles of night. That's under your the enchantments, right? That you can do.
It's part of my infused item because I'm already taking an item that exists and just basically enchanting it into what we need.
Yeah. Okay.
So I will have to drop one of my blah 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 attuned items, one of my infusers. Yeah, he'll drop what the fuck did he have that was infused? Let me double check. He'll drop the wand of detection and change it over.
Okay.
Magic detection.
Got it.
Because he made the cloak of protection for Rylan, Poppy, or somebody, and brooch of shielding for himself.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. So, so you're working through the night, correct?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay. So you can start heading off. It is just past twilight. As you see this faded but still there path that leads up into the mountains. Are you all going stealthily?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll me stealth checks.
29 for Poppy.
Mishka, honey.
Peanut, who mysteriously just ran off during combat and came back to us, rolls an 18.
He knows to stay safe during combat.
He found a really interesting stick.
He did.
Best dog, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Well, you start walking. You can hear the gravel under your feet as you walk up this path that's At first, you hear the similar crunching of leaves and grass, and slowly but surely it becomes gravel. It's hard to stay quiet, but most of you are able to keep quiet. But as you're walking, Anthony, you are looking around and don't see the path in front of you. As you see...
Wait, it's nighttime, right?
Yes.
Huh.
Take
No,
advantage.
it's stealth. No, it's stealth, not perception. Go on. Sorry.
You don't see this kind of small fissure in front of you, and your foot gets stuck, and you just fall face first onto the ground. And you all hear this loud thud. And you stay quiet for a moment. You can hear the sound of creatures stirring closer. And you see some movement from the side. What are y'all doing?
Probably carefully moving away from the movement towards cover.
Okay.
Yep, find some cover to duck behind.
Cover the duck behind. Let me roll. Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
No apologies.
Oh, apologies. That's all I do.
Only smooches. Mwah.
Oh, the squishies. Okay. Okay. The movement you see stops, and you see from a fair distance, a head swivel of a beast, and they just start slowly moving away. They roll real shit on perception.
Are we able to tell what it is that was?
Make a perception check.
Ooh.
15.
15.
I'm gonna throw my other inspiration from chat on top of that, because I'm... Add a D8. That will be 21.
21.
Len rolled a 30. Mishka rolled a let's not talk about it.
Okay. Len and Poppy, while you have dark vision, you only see shades of black and gray, and this creature is hidden within the trees and the brush that is up towards this mountain area. But you do see what you think to be a large canine feature. Canine form, sorry.
If Poppy and Rollin are like near the same hiding spot, like peeks out of it, looks over to the creature, looks over to Poppy. Eh?
Canine
Ducks
creature?
back.
Yeah. Yeah. So you take a few moments, you stay still. And then this large creature starts moving away. You can continue on your path.
Didn't really like that much.
How long are you traveling for? Are you traveling completely through the night? Because I need to know if you're gonna get exhaustion or not.
It's better to come into a fight fresh, so after a while,
I would say travel until we find shelter that we can hide in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think
can
we'll
roll a
camp out on the road.
survival. Yeah, I can roll a survival check to see what we
Yeah,
can.
go ahead. So I can say you guys will be trying for the next few hours until maybe 11 or midnight.
Can I assist on that survival check to give advantage?
Do you have...
I have proficiency. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Nat 20 for a 25.
Awesome. Okay. Posture check. So
Let's check in a
sit up straight.
stretch.
You don't gotta be straight to sit straight. So, as you're looking around, both with Poppy's help, after a few hours of walking through this rocky terrain, you do see indent that seems to lead to a shallow but still a cave, a shallow cave. It doesn't go too deep in, but it's enough to give you shelter for the night.
Anthony will point it out and kind of just hold the space to let everyone first before he'll duck in himself.
There's a few critters in there, some bugs, maybe a snake that you gotta throw out. But
Just kind of pick it up and go, no, 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 no.
Oh, no, I'll take it.
No!
Why not?
They're environmentally positive. Don't kill this one. Sets it in the bush.
Yeah, well, so are the boars.
Not really. Boars are destructive by... Snakes are nice.
okay. As you settle down for the night, it's a bit cold. You can feel kind of the wind passing through you, even in this shallow cave. You can sit out. Are there any conversations that you wish to have, or any moments? Are you keeping watch?
Yeah, we should probably do watches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Roland's portioning out some more food, and he's using prestidigitation to warm it instead of lighting a fire.
Mm-hmm. I can take the first 2 watch since I only need 4 hours of sleep or rest. Drows don't really sleep.
I'll assist on the first watch to give you advantage.
I'll take a third watch.
I get advantage as it is as a drow during the nighttime.
On
if you-
perception checks?
Yeah.
Would you want to stay up till third, or wake up with Roland on third to give him advantage?
Sure.
Well, my shield gives me advantage, but
Your warning.
yeah, no, it's sentinel, so it gives me a lot of seeing.
Yeah. So, Anthony, please roll me 2 perception checks for the first 2 washes. Jack will take the last watch.
23 for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And a 28 for the second one.
Okay. You guys didn't light a fire. You're not attracting any attention. You do hear sounds of wind and just nighttime creatures passing by, but nothing catches your attention. Both of your washes pass relatively uneventful.
Help on third watch or fourth last watch with Jack.
You already had 2 watches, so if you want your full 4 hours, you can't have another watch.
It's not me, it's Freya who's gonna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Freya's gonna help Jack on the last watch.
Okay, I thought you said I'm gonna have like a. You guys.
No, Freya. I gotta sleep. No, Anthony will take the first 2, then sleep.
Okay. Third watch is Poppy and Rollin. You can either both of you roll separately or one of you with a bad.
Oh, you don't want Poppy to roll a perception check.
It's a 22 with Poppy's help.
Okay. With you two. Much like I'm trying to undo something here. Much like Anthony's watch, it passes uneventful, but you do see signs of a similar canine feature in the background. But they're far away enough that it won't bother you. Next, it is Jack. It's not bad.
When Jack gets up, Peanut's also gonna get up with him. And he goes into protector dog mode. And he traverses in front of the entranceway and just huffs at each side,
Aw.
protecting his dad.
Aw,
For those who have
maybe.
joined us for the first time, my other character, who we are currently on a rescue mission to save, has a blink dog named Peanut, modeled after a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, who is swirly pink and blue galaxy colors. And he is 10 out of 10, certified best boy.
Best boy. Jack smiles at Peanut. Still gives him a little bit of ache of missing Lucy and hoping that she's as okay as she can be in her situation. But his watch passes uneventful as well. He eventually will start waking everybody up. Peanut in a little sling. And start y'all getting ready for the day.
Oh, whatever the hell that canine creature is out in the forest can fuck right off. We find out it's a himbo NPC. Oh god.
It's a himbo werewolf.
Navarre, I think we should take a break. Unless you want to, start something like they're really dumb.
You take out the brain to give more room for a heart. You think it broke RJ? If it's a himbo, they are hunky, they are stupid, and they have a lot of heart. You gotta be all three to be a himbo.
You think a himbo?
You also have to have large biceps.
Yeah, you gotta be hunky. Large biceps. But the night passes without any issues. And you're able to start your day again.
Okay.
So you can all mark a long rest. I'll mark a long rest on Jack. Let me open up Mishka. I don't know if you can mark a long rest for her.
I can.
Okay, cool.
If just real well, we'll talk about it later. Never mind.
What? Talk about it later? Or
Yeah, because Jen could claim Jack if he's under unassigned characters, so that Jen can mess around with stat sheets and
we'll
stuff.
mess around with that once we're done. I may not have unassigned him, so I'll double check. Yes, your day starts again. You see the sun rising through the mountains, and while your adventure or your job is bleak and a little grim unless you're trying to save your friend, the sunrise comes up with almost a new spring of hope as you see these beautiful orange, pinks, and yellows splaying out in the sky. You get ready and you start traveling ahead. If you're all stealthing, please roll stealth checks. If not, you can just walk.
Damn it.
$22 for Poppy.
Len got a 23. Mishka got a 22.
Because consistently my bad roll is stealth, not one again. For Anthony, Jack rolled a 17. Charlotte rolled a 14.
Okay. As you walk, you take the better part of the day, reaching out and going through these mountains. You find a few just natural deterrents, either a rockfall that went off the path or some trees that fell. But you're able to make most of your day walking through the mountain. And even with a natural one, because most of them were high, there were 20 something that'll even it out. But as you start coming down to the later legs of your journey, you see familiar sights that you saw in your visions that you saw in scouting as birds. You see you see up the mountains that now encompass everything around you. You see these entryways smattered over to your left and some to your right. And carefully, you start seeing these large figures appear. One, then two. As you see these larger than life stone giants move across the tops of the mountains not too far from you. And with that, even though it's a little early, we'll leave it off for today. As you come face to face with two stone giants on this mountain pass. So
All
I know
right.
it's-
That'll be it for us today, chat. Just a little outro reminder. This is a charity channel, so I just want to take a quick moment to thank everyone who gave bits today. All of our raiders. We could not do this game without you. We're gonna go into our post game, but before we do that, consider after we talk about these charities, going to thehypegoblin.com and supporting the show by picking up some neat charity merch, or consider going to. That's all I got. I don't know why I said that there was another thing. That's all I had. Satan, go ahead and take us through our outros. Gosh darn
Hi
it.
everyone. Thank you, RJ, for all the subs and gifts. Thank you so much. Blah 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 blah. I got distracted with that. Hi everyone. Thank you for joining us today on this journey. I know it's a little early, but I want to give enough time for this interaction next week. My name is Satan. My stuff is somewhere around here. I'm your DM. But what's important? You know what's important? Charity. You know what's really cool? Giving to charity. And I got a charity that you can give to. It is called I totally forgot.
Stop
It is-
AAIP hate.
Stop AAIP. I'm so sorry. Stop AAIP. Stop AA. I'm so sorry. Stop AAPIHate.org. They're a really cool charity that works directly with the Asian American Pacific Islander community here in the States. And you can donate to them and their resources as we've seen a rise of anti-Asian violence rise in this panini. Sorry, this is serious. This pandemic, we definitely like to give our time and money to organizations that help with this discriminatory acts. So if you go to them, you can see how they work with the community. There's also a link resource and an anti-Asian violence resource card there that keeps you up to date with all the news on how you can help other charities to donate and what to do if you see someone in a situation where they're being a victim of anti-Asian violence. So check out those links. And if you can't donate, that's fine. Times are tough. At least spread the word. And just be kind to each other. We love you. Next, RJ.
Hoi hoi, everybody. I'm RJ, and you can see my Twitter handle underneath my lovely face. But today, I'm championing Unicorn Riot, and Unicorn Riot is a decentralized nonprofit media collective, and they report on far-right organizations and sources of racial and economic injustices in the U.S. A lot of times when you're checking out media online, it's pretty filtered, and it sucks. So you know what? Check them out. Get your media unfiltered. Know what's going on and where you live, for at least the people living in the US.
Next, Jean.
I champion the Little Princess Trust. They are a nonprofit organization that provides real hair wigs free of charge to children and young people who have lost their hair either through cancer treatment or other conditions. They have provided about 12,000 wigs since 2006 and have raised over 15 million pounds, British sterling pounds, towards research that focuses on finding treatments for childhood cancers.
Thanks. And last but not least, Sarah.
Hey everyone, as you already know by now, I am the Hype Goblin. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out on my channel today. The charity that I always support here during this show and every other one that happens on this channel, whether I'm gaming with friends or playing TTRPGs, is the trevorproject.org. They provide educational resources and counseling support to the LGBTQIA+ youth community. And they do a lot of wonderful outreach programs. So if you are interested in knowing more about the LGBT community or any topic that relates to them, they're a wonderful first stop to make on your educational journey. And with that, we are going to go ahead and say good day to you all. Don't forget, if you have forgotten to take your meds this morning, it's okay. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle to yourself. We all forget here and there. Go ahead, do that now if it applies to you. Drink some water. Hydration is important. Eat something healthy today because taking care of your body is very important, especially in these times that we are in. And last but not least, if there is someone who is important to you in the world and you haven't told them recently that they're important to you and that they matter to you or that you love them very much, go and do that. Be it a friend, be it a spouse, be it a family member. It's always important to let people know that we care about them. With that, we're going to go ahead and wave and say goodbye. Everyone have a good night. Bye.
Love y'all.